Welcome, my wonderful friends, back to the Zoroastrianism channel. I'm really excited about today's message. We're going to cover Zarathustras Song 3, and this starts to open up all the mysteries of the universe. This delves into the miracle working power of the Magi and where it comes from, and starts to teach us how we can operate in those higher realms. It says, "Now I shall speak to those who wish to hear of the two principles, which are important even to the wise. I shall also, with reverence for good mind and the good consideration of righteousness, have praise for the Lord, so that you may see brilliant happiness." And isn't that the goal of every man and woman, to experience brilliant happiness, to experience bliss? A perfect creator, in truth, created a perfect world, and something deep inside of us longs to return to that, and this is the path. It says, "Hear the best with your ears and ponder with a bright mind. Then each man and woman for his or herself select either of the two. Awaken to this doctrine of ours before the great event." So much in this little verse right here. Listen, it says every man and woman for themselves must decide. Each of us have to make a choice for ourselves. It doesn't matter what country you're born in, what religion you're born in. You have to decide for yourself. Are you going to go with a good mind or the evil mind? With love or with hate? With peace and joy or with war and strife? And it's a decision that we make. And then it says for us to decide before the great event ushers in. And I think this is beautiful. We've talked about this before. But Zoroastrianism was the original monotheistic religion that Judaism, Christianity, and Islam branched off of. And you hear, after they had contact with us, they started to teach these teachings, but they didn't go into detail or where these ideas came from. And here you're seeing the great event. You hear about this in the Bible, but it wasn't in previous Jewish writings. And it came from their time with the Zoroastrians. Maybe you've heard of like Jesus, he spent 3 days in the grave. Where did that come from? That wasn't in Jewish writings. Zoroastrians teach that we spend 3 days at the head of the body contemplating the life. My friends, this is the original religion. And when these other religions took parts of it and branched off, they added things that are not the highest truth, the highest mind. They added attributes to God of hating, warring, killing, destroying, getting jealous, things that the highest principle of good cannot do. And I'm so excited that you found this message today, and it's going to take you back to that original idea. And you'll find when your mind is made right, then your world is made right. A change is going to happen for you today. Now, the two foremost mentalities are the better and the bad in thought, words, and deeds. Of these, the beneficent choose correctly, but not the maleficent. Now, what it's telling us is if we choose good thoughts, good words, good deeds, we choose to hold that original vibration of the good creator, that's what we create in our world. If we do not, this is how evil came into the world, my friends, by wrong thoughts, holding the wrong vibration, by letting the vibration of hate and fear in, which we're going to get more into, because my friend, it's the vibration of hate and fear that has brought in the evil spirit to our world. And I love the story of a disciple asked one of the Magi, why, if people know this, why don't they always choose the good thought and create good in the world? And he said, "My son, it's because of fear and greed." Do you understand that? When people get fearful, when people get greedy, then they do not choose good mind, vohu menio. They choose the illusion, the lie, the druge, and that brings in the evil spirit, and that has evil consequences. Of these two mentalities, the wrongful mentality choose worst actions. Out of our thoughts come our actions. The Buddha said, with our thoughts we make our world. Lao Tzu said that watch your thoughts because they become your destiny. My friends, if we hold the wrong mentality, then we have the worst actions, we have the worst words, and we create the worst world. The most progressive mentality is steadfast as a rock, choosing righteousness. Therefore, those who would please the wise God may do so by choosing true actions. But to the person who chooses correctly comes endurance of body and steadfast serenity through strength, good mind, and righteousness. Of all these, such a person shall be yours, because he has come fully out of the fiery test. And when the sinners undergo their punishment, then, O wise one, the dominion will be realized for them through good mind. God then shall they be taught how to deliver the wrong into the hands of the righteousness. And may we be among those who make this life fresh. And that's our job as a light worker, to bring this freshness to the world. My friends, the world, the soul of earth is crying out. Mankind is crying out. Even the animals are crying out for Asha to come. Heaven on earth, the highest idea. And my friends, as light workers, when we hold these vibrations and teach these vibrations, we're bringing that original vibration back. It says, let us be single-minded. Oh, is that beautiful? Let's be single-minded in the realm of inner intellect, not being double-minded, not wavering back and forth, but be steadfast on the good mind, on the highest thought, on the God thought. Then indeed the power of wrong shall be shattered. Then those who strive with good name shall immediately be united in the good abode. Name, it's that vibration, it's that authority that we're in. My friends, we can't strive for this. We can't fight for it. We can't get angry for it. All we can do is align our good mind, and we come into that name, that vibration, and then we come into the good abode, the good mind and righteousness. So beautiful, so simple. And that's what I love about this. So many people, they've come from the different religions, and it doesn't make sense to them that God is good sometimes and bad sometimes, love sometimes, hate sometimes, create sometimes, destroy sometimes. And this makes it so simple. God is all good. The original word of the good religion is that all good comes from the Creator and no evil comes from Him. And get this, from that original word, vibration, name, the spiritual world is made straight and our material world is brought into order. So simple and so beautiful. My friends, you can get the book Asha by Winston Head at Amazon. I pray you go get that, memorize it, and let's change this world. And please go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I'm going to be coming back with Zarathustras Song number 4 real soon. I love you guys.